Today I'm listening to Hua Chenyu for the very first time. Keep watching. Hello voice lovers, it's Christi Bovee with the Voice Love Company. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little bell below so you don't miss a single video or when I go live. Need more voice love in your life? I write a love letter to my subscribers every Monday. Get your love letter in the description box below. Now let's get started. Well, I'm really excited to listen to another recommendation that you have left for me. Hua Chenyu, which I had to look up how to say his name, and I'm probably butchering it still. I know you'll let me know in the comments below. I'm so excited to listen to him. Let's dig in. ，I want to give props to his sound man because the chord structure of the song itself was like, I've heard a lot of boys sit down in my house at my piano and play those chords over and over and over. But because of the way Hua, and I'm assuming, is that his first name? I'm not sure. The way he's using his voice and the way the sound man is mixing it with a lot of reverb, a lot of effects on it, it gives it this really eerie electric guitar or violin kind of quality. And it's just really neat.
假如你看我有点累，就请你给我倒碗水。假如你已经爱上我，就请你吻我的嘴。
First verse, he was a little more subdued, and then he builds intensity and sings into things a little bit stronger on the second verse. And that eerie laugh, which adds such effect. Fake Monk is telling the story about you can, I wander from south to north. I also wander from day to night. I want everyone to notice me, but not knowing who I am.
我有着双脚，我有着双腿，我有着千山和万水，我要这所有的所有，但不要很后悔。
He comes in with this really cool sound on his voice as he's gaining in intensity. I felt a little uncomfortable here with where he was placing his voice. It was a little bit pushed and probably not the most healthful thing, but it's getting his point across. Again, he's using it as like a condiment. He's using just a little salt, a little pepper, making sure that he's using his vocal qualities in different ways to tell his story. He's really good at that.
我不想留在一个地方，也不愿有人跟随。
Another thing he does quite well is moving his vowel sounds around in the midst of the phrase to, again, add that artistic styling to the story that he's telling.
人跟随。
The really long notes were very impressive as well. Lots of texture on the voice. Again, it sounds good, but I was a little concerned about the execution. I felt like it could be something that could really hurt him, maybe because it felt a little bit back in the throat to me. Looks a little bit like some violence is taking place here vocally. So I just want to caution you, if you're trying to get these different tone qualities, watch it on that one. It's definitely a little bit more tense and tight.
我只想看到你长得美，但不想知道你在受罪。我想要得到天上的水，但不是你的泪。
Singer who has a real sense of all of his registers and just is able to flip up into that falsetto tone, straight tone, with just a lot of really clear tone quality. It's just beautiful. The screaming and banging on the piano part was really kind of surprising to me. He basically is totally crazy at this point, the character he's playing. So it was kind of cool in a way. I really I found that refreshing, I guess, that audiences would be open to listening to something like this on a Singer show. This is the Singer official channel, I guess, is what it's called, the Singer 2018. And yeah, it was really interesting. And yes, he's basically screaming. He's not singing there. It's screaming. The moment of silence was really striking, to actually take that time and to have an audience where you're not having people go, woo, woo. That would be happening here in the States for sure. I just want to strangle people. That's a whole nother episode. I just really found it refreshing that the audience let him have this artistic moment in the midst of this piece as part of his art, and they didn't feel the need to make any kind of commentary on it. I liked that.
我要人们都看到我，但不知道我是谁。
My goodness. Okay, let's talk about it. Well, that was truly unique. I don't know that I've heard a performance in a long time that has used the voice as an instrument. It really was like a violin at times. And it was like a flute at times. It was like an electric guitar. The way he begins and ends the song with the same phrase and with the same, he just ends with a breath.
但不知道我是谁。
Oh, I mean, I have chills just thinking about it. Overall, I just thought this performance was really unique. I felt like I really was transported. He created an experience for the audience, and I really enjoyed it. I will look forward to hearing more from this singer for sure. Well, that's it for me today. Like if you liked it, subscribe, and don't forget to share this video with someone you know loves Hua Chenyu. You can ask me any question about your voice in the comments down below, on my blog at voicelove.co, on Instagram at The Voice Love Company, and now on scaleabout.com. Get all those details in the description box below. One thing I love about performances like this is to see an artist actually being himself without apology. It's something that I want to be, and I hope you want to be that too. Keep finding your voice and making your sound in the world today. The world is waiting for you, just as you are, to show up. And remember, you are loved. Bye-bye.